At my first board meeting, the thing that surprised me most was
The speed that a tech business operated. I used to have a non-exec role for ByteDance, and they just operated at a completely different pace.
How confident everybody else seemed in their seats. Everybody else looked like they belonged there. And I was thinking, oops, do I know what I'm doing? I do now.
The absolute lack of preparation by some of the other board members. Fortunately, that wasn't for any of my current boards, but it really made me determined to do the prep before you walk into the room so that you can ask the right questions.
I had an experience where the chair and the vice chair resigned at the first meeting, so that was quite surprising. Having just gone through the recruitment process and no inkling, of that being on the cards at all, that was a bit of a shock. So maybe my due diligence was a bit lacking.
At Fair Hive Homes, the robust follow-up outside the meeting to make sure I was satisfied with the queries I raised and the actions. So going into the next meeting, it was all resolved for the minutes and actions.
The difference in language, when you come from the executive sector and then you move to non-exec, it's almost like you have to learn a new language.
The first time I ever chaired something was when I chaired War on Want, and I was about 12, and it was about a million years ago, and I didn't really know what I was doing. And I walked into the board, and it suddenly struck me, which I hadn't really hoisted in before, that there was something like 31 members of the board. I mean, really? This is not a board. This is a collection of people. And what I realized very quickly was that people were not there for the organization. They all had their own agendas. And I tried to do something to bring them together for the sake of the organisation and probably failed.
I suppose getting away from perceptions of friendly nature of everyone. Generally, people are collegiate, collaborative and want to do right by the organisation. And the formality of what perception or what you've seen on TV or, programmes, etc., that's a bit false. I think, everyone there is genuine to do right by the organisation.